Keep going down that tunnel, and you'll end up at the Area 52 cargo train loading depot. Fastest way to Area 52 will be to hitch a ride on one of those cargo trains.
Caroline, you still copy? You think they can see I'm fading?
Caroline.
Without your wings, I would fall. Oh, what the hell?
Look at this.
They got rocket trains now.
That was so smooth.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Rocket trains now.
Gewalt nur zu noch mehr Gewalt.
Das stimmt, Herr. Gewalt ist niemals in Ordnung. Niemals.
Was für eine Gesellschaft wäre das?
rocket trains now.
He's up there. Okay, I see you. Used to fall up. Get back to this game.
Engine is on the tracks. Get inside and fire her up, old man. All right, we're on the move. Gotta head up front and grab the controls.
tracks.
Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
drop that nuke right up in their filthy Nazi nerve center. The Oberkommando is situated at ground level directly above the cavernous vault with all that alien shit inside. You gotta haul your ass on up there, baby.
Safekeep said was talking about.
I'm dead. As soon as I did the axe kill, I was like, oh, yep. 6 people around me. Oh, hi. Good. Okay. Fuck is this? Okay. Still stuck at 50 health. Oh yeah.
So, you want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it, right? Well, what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
Okay. Want to see how easy this is? And there you go.
Special. I'm arming the warhead now. You may want to bug out of Roswell before this thing goes boom.
Far out, brother, far out. I have my guys sitting hostile on the tornado alarm, evacuate the whole town. Then look for an exit and get the hell out of the blast zone. I'm almost done clearing out mission control. Meet you at the rendezvous by Galveston. Done deal.
Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Check this out. Like, everybody's evacuating because they saw me shove something in the nuclear reactor. And you're gonna see, like, all kinds of crazy shit starting
Yeah.
happening.
Keep running, Nazis.
They actually start running away from you.
Where you are.
See? They're like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. They're sending robots after you instead, like, they're not even trying to deal with you anymore.
Well, so much just happened right there, dude.
You can actually just skip all of them. I just wanted to show you like, how many people they send out of you. None. They all run. And that's the end of the mission.
Gun. Keys. Run.
And now we're at the end of Act 2. Act 2 is real short. It's a weird ending though, you won't guess where it's going. Blaskowitz. His old house. This is where Act 2 ends in this chapter.
You know, like beat up his dad or something.
Kill him. He's at
I was
least
on the right.
he's coming back to try and solve loose ends. Also get that ring his mom left him. More flashback time.
Hey, boy. My name's Billy. What's your name? My name's Billy, too, but my daddy says I'm not supposed to play with you. Why he say that? My daddy said that Negroes are a sickness on the community and a bad influence, dirty and thieves, and beggars and bums, and they don't know how to read or write, and that they're sticky and stupid and
He's saying it so
lazy and
innocently.
way too lazy to work an honest job. Well, my daddy did, but my mama say white folks is mean as all get out, and hating and resenting on account that they used to keep all colors as slaves, and now they're not allowed no more. And that's why I can't use a good restroom at the fair, and the man in the store won't let me in so I can buy chewing gum or soda pop. What kind of chewing gum you like? Engine scout. Red or yellow? Yellow. I hate the red ones. The red ones taste like puke. Yeah. What you got in that jar, Billy? Oh, it's nothing at all. It's for catching tadpoles. What you gonna do with tadpoles in that jar? Just go watch them swim. I feed them crumbs and carrots from the yard. Then they become pinky frogs. Well, I've seen tadpoles down the stream. Follow me and I'll show you. Oh, okay. Come on.
This is what his dad saw that one day. And I'm so mad. He's trying to explain a little bit more.
Remember you showed me the ring, Mom? For when I met someone special? Well, I did. And it'll look right on her finger.
Oh my god, look how you walk. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's so dumb.
When he had to bury his dog.
This life is a hardship, Mother. It is long, and it is paved with heartbreak. You will be old before you reach road's end. Just remember, my boy, it will end better than it began.
Probably.
Save him, Billy. He's drowning. It's just a rat. He's gross. He's eating our food and spreading germs, pooping in our cupboards. He's dying. He's dying, Billy. He's dead. Billy, look! Billy! Come back!
Graphics are phenomenal though.
You did it, Billy. You saved his life.
He almost killed him.
Guy.
He put him in that bucket on purpose. You are not 1,920 years old, dude.
Maybe 10.
Okay, now you're saying the right thing. Excuse me. I believe this is his last memory with her. Right here.
Billy? Yeah? Can I tell you a secret? Okay. Promise not to tell anyone? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll whisper it.
She says, I love you.
I think you're very handsome, and I like
Oh, I was close. B plus
Are you
B.
out there somewhere, Billy? Inclined to this day to endure amongst the living.
No, she doesn't make like a big shock entrance. And that's the last you'll hear of her. But it holds a lot of weight to it. That's his first line, so to speak.
What's the goddamn ruckus?
Andy and Howard, they followed me. They pinned me down. They took my pocket knife.
What the hell is wrong with you? You let them take your property, they're gonna walk all over you till there's nothing left. Now, I gave you that pocket knife. It was in your care. It's your responsibility.
I will speak to their parents.
You will do no such thing, Sophia. Oh, you gonna let your mommy fight your battles for you, are you, boy? Now you go on out there and take back what's yours, and you are not setting foot in this house again until you do.
I'm not gonna read all the notes because it'll just make you more mad. But in summary, he borrowed money from all her relatives, and they all are asking him if he'll ever pay him back. Like, I'm talking about not just 100 or 2. I'm talking about thousands of dollars in property
Back
tax
then,
and
that
stuff.
was like $1 million.
Oh yeah, and they're all acting like he's just ignoring them, which he is. He's a fucking dick. I hate his dad, dude. Here it is. Oh no, that's the BBs. One of the only good memories to show that his dad was a dad.
Hey,
It's gonna be weird actually seeing him be a good dad for
son, I
once.
have tried reasoning with you. I've tried smacking sense into you till the cows come home, and nothing is working. Every night you wake me up with these noises. No matter how many times I try to tell you there are no monsters in our basement.
Sorry, Daddy. At night, I see them. Clear as daylight. They're coming to kill Mama.
Oh shit, you crazy.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You take this.
Wow.
Now, you and I are going down into the basement, and any monsters that show up, we shoot them dead, right between their eyes. Sometimes the best
Like, it's
way to
weird
fix
seeing him be a
problem
good
is to
dad, huh?
face it head on.
I don't like
You with me?
Just
Yes.
be an all-around bad person.
Sophia!
Let me hate you.
You
I
in
think
on
they did this just to show why Billy had trouble killing his dad.
You see him?
No, Daddy. The monsters are gone.
Well, I reckon if you do no wrong, ain't no monster gonna come after you, son. You think we scared him off for good this time?
May I keep the gun?
and he started sleeping soundly ever since. Oh, you saw all the memories.
Place is calm as shit.
I ain't been down here in nary a decade. I own a 2,000-acre ranch up by Forney Lake now. I heard on the radio you'd been sighted up near Roswell. I figured you might show up here.
Drowning in this house with bad memories.
So why'd you come? Need a place to hide? You need money? You're barking up the wrong tree, son. Far too late to come begging now.
Ain't nothing you can offer to make up for what you done to us. I think of my father, I see a fuck you and a fist flying in my face.
When'd you ever do right by me? Disobedient, ungrateful, sense like a flat tire, and a mouth like a sewer. Oh, I saw where you was headed. I've been down that hole myself. And I guarantee you, I did all in my might to pull you out. What more do you want from me?
I wanted you to treat me like I mattered. Like I wasn't some piece of dog shit got stuck on your shoe.
I did my damnedest with you. The truth is, you were broke beyond fixing. What are you, some sort of super killer terror bomber now? You're on the wrong side, buddy. All them years, I was banging my head into the wall, coming to see that everyone was against me. And when the Nazis took over, things got a lot better. You play by their rules, you can do very well for yourself. Ask anyone around these parts. Blazkowicz is a name of renown and respect. Everything you touch turns to shit, and I do not need your stink on my name. Wanted murderer. Run off to the army as soon as you come of age. Broke your mother's heart.
Where is she?
She's gone.
When? What happened?
What happened is we had a big goddamn war, and now we got a new government with new rules. They took her. She gone. And what's that queer outfit you're wearing?
What do you mean they took her?
They rounded up all the Jews and the coloreds and the queers. This is a white man's world now. White man's got to keep it Christian.
You sold her out.
So what? Wife made a living bemoaning me and raised a boy into a murderer. Well, I always saw you for what you are. 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. On your knees.
Daddy, I'm your son.
Down.
Even
On
after
your
all that, he's still
fucking
trying not to
knees.
kill him. Because that's his dad, like, you know.
Was a time I was scared of you. Was a time I'd have pissed myself, had a gun pointed at my head. You know what I feel right now? Not a goddamn thing.
So satisfying. But he already called Frau Engel.
Call. I heard it. Everything.
Who in the hell did you call?
Get ready for the craziest mission ever. This is one of my favorites. Probably my favorite.
She's here.
3, 2, 1. Mission into the house. We're fighting the ship carrying the house.
Gotta disable these claws.
This bitch crazy, dude. Hillary Clinton. So what do you think of this mission so far?
This is a lot.
Look at the view down here. This is Texas. Okay. Act 3 is actually one of the longest acts in the game. So Act 1 is like a good 4 or 5 hours, right? Act 2 is 2 hours. Act 3 is like 10, 20. Because a lot happens. I don't want to spoil it, but you get a whole new arsenal, pretty much. And they want to give you a lot of time to use that arsenal. Okay, I gotta just go down there and detach it fast.
Why did I come here? I should have run home. To you, honey.
And that's the end of Act 2. Enter Act 3.
CJ guys, roll credits.
Look at his body though. Man has been fighting for 2 days straight. No sleep. His body is so fucked up, it's just like blood now. Most of his skin gone.
Is the bear
They want to. Okay, so Frau Engel is very embarrassed. She wants to go on like a live broadcast and kill him on the broadcast. Look at this. I hated this part. She sees the wedding ring and takes it for herself. Puts it on her finger and all kinds of shit. Like, oh, thank you, BJ. You shouldn't have. I hate her.
Do you want to love and cherish
The actor's really good at making you hate her.
the worst part? Would you like to kiss the bride now? But not before the wedding. Shake my schlaf.
Jawohl.
Now you're about to have context for a scene that you saw but never had context before. The guy when he hits his head into the table. You'll remember it. I showed it to you like a trailer.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir haben ihn!
Ta-da. Now all these people are mad at you because they're all family members of the soldiers you killed.
Oh, okay.
You murdered my son. You murdered my son. Fucking bitch. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Sit down, sit down, sit back down. He deserves to die. And they're all like, yeah.
It's all a show. And I'm the guy wearing the black hat.
Next time we're on the sub, we'll smoke a joint. It's all good.
After we smoke a joint, I'm probably gonna get some medication. I'm getting hungry.
Will you take a break? So it was hard to hear Spesh, but he was like, "You're not gonna let me not see my client. We still have some laws from America, and one of those laws is a lawyer can meet with his representative, and I am B.J. Blazkowicz's representative. So please do not do this to me."
Yeah.
What is this? Take that hood off of him! Schnell, motherfucker!
Schnell, motherfucker. That means now.
How's he supposed to talk to me when he's got that gag thing covering his mouth?
Not my problem, it stays on.
Oh, Christ. Will you just give us some privacy, please? Oh, you look like ass, man. Fuck. Looks like you're at death's door. Seriously, this is not a good look for you. Anyway, listen, your trial's coming up in a couple of weeks, and after that, they're gonna execute you, and that whole charade's gonna be televised to every living room on the planet. So instead of that bullshit going down, we're gonna break you the fuck out of here right now. It's kind of a risky plan, but the security they have around you is out of this world, so it's kind of the only play we got. All right? I mean, the hoops I had to jump through to get to you, and I'm your fucking lawyer. That pissed me off. Hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like you attacked me, and when the guard pig comes in looking for your ass, I'm gonna sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna shove this little number right in the base of his skull. I'm gonna grab his keys and his gun, and I'm gonna roll you right on out to the elevator, popping Nazis wherever they show up, straight down the garage, where Bombati and Anya and everyone else has the getaway car. Okay, you ready? Let's get this freak show on the road. Go!
I love Super Spesh.
Fuck! That hurts so bad. You don't even know. Let's beat this fucking gag thing off you. All right. Once we hit the street, it's all car chases and flying bullets. They got tanks outside, man. We got some tricks up our sleeve, though. We make it that far. We make it. The hard part is getting down to the garage. Hey! Help! Help! Open the door! He fucking attacked me, man! He broke my nose, and then he got out through that door right there! Fucking Terror Billy! He's on the loose! Stay back! And he had help! They came in right through that door, and they broke him out. It was space aliens, man!
Bye, Super Spesh.
Schnitt! Cut!
They pretty much let him in knowing he was part of the resistance. They just are playing with you a little bit.
Sie haben Talent. Sie sollten zum Film gehen.
Zimmerman, you are talented. You should be in the movies. You should audition with Helene.
Bei Helene vorsprechen.
Guter Schuss, General. Der zuckt doch.
He's still twitching. Oh, there you go.
Idiot.
Idiot.
He was dead as soon as you walked into the building.
Why do they all stand like they're in a gang?
I know.
They're all just like...
She's the gang leader. They're all her posse.
Oh, she's singing the marriage song.
Open your mouth. Open.
There's actually more to that than you think. Did you see the smoke on the gun? The gun's actually piping hot, and she's having your tongue just burn from it. You hear that as soon as it goes in.
How does it taste? The gunpowder of the bullet that killed your friend. How does it feel? Do you love the taste? Oh, you hear that? It's magic force. Moving in on your friends in the garage. You're so boy. I'm gonna go down there now and join in on the fun.
Anya, my family. Weeks pass, or more. Feel myself slipping away. Got me praying for the end.
Or theft and destruction of public and private property, aiding the enemy, torture, terrorism, including nuclear, both domestic and abroad, and high treason. For gruesome murders that number in the thousands, you have been found guilty, Mr. William Joseph Blaskowitz. It is rare, even for a man of my job description, to come face to face with true evil. And it pains me that the maximum sentence that I can bestow upon you is something as trivial as death. Death, Mr. Blaskowitz. Nothing but swift, sheer death. Bailiff.
just expecting you to get through it. Where is it? If there's no more, then where do I go? There you guys are. Fuck, I was looking for you. Weird mission, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mom?
Oh, my son.
He tripping.
I thought I lost you, Mom. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, Billy. Life is full of unexpected things. Some make you cheerful, and some break your heart.
I wasn't there when you needed me. I ran out on you.
It hurts so much, Billy. It felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest when you left. But all hardship is temporary. Do you know this? And most of it is inevitable. I had to stay behind so that you could leave. And now you're the one in trouble. Do not worry for me. My troubles are over, my son.
I don't want to go back out there.
I can't do this anymore.
You are strong, Billy. We are survivors, you and I. We keep fighting even when we do not know how. You cannot help but be my son.
I'm having twins, Mama. They're not born yet. I want to see them. I wanted you to see them. I miss you.
We will be together soon. You just have one more hardship to
The actual judge. Damn it.
Warm quilted daydreams. Stolen. A cold wind to reality.
See how they changed Abraham Lincoln to Hitler with a glass of something?
Die Gerechtigkeit erfahrt, die er seinen unzähligen Opfern verwehrte. Und der Ruhm von das Reich wird nicht ruhen, ehe der Krieg gewonnen ist! Sieg heil! Sieg heil! Sieg heil!
We would have been so good together. Tommy, you're breaking my heart.
The old and the weak are doomed.
BJ's dead. Or is he? As this was happening,
Everyone in position. She's dropping it!
remember the little monkey? Remember the little cat monkey? He's gonna do the same with BJ.
Okay, ready?
I put him on a body.
Steady, march, Bobante. Drop it! Hurry! 3 seconds! We need to give his brain oxygenated blood, or it will die.
Is he alive? Answer me, is he alive?
I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, no. No.
Brain activity! Yes! He's alive!
Fucking genius, Sam. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes, sir. Flex is right. You should get out of here. The man ready for transport.
I love this part, how they all sneak past these guys. We did it, gang. Let's get out of here. So remember I said you get a whole new arsenal?
This is weird.
You get 3 robot bodies to choose from. The snake model, the football player model, and then there's also another one, the stilts model.
He's awake.
Hey, look out, jumping bastard!
This is where the game, in a lot of people's opinion, actually starts. A lot of people say it just has a long intro and that it has like a very beefy end game. And they're not wrong. You got a lot to do.
Survive getting his head chopped off.
Mr. Blazkowicz, can you hear me? Okay, so listen to this.
Blink 1 for yes, blink 2 for no.
Some time ago, Caroline obtained this latest generation biologically engineered super soldier body from a Nazi scientific lab. Very, very impressive specimen. Anila, please show this to him.
Look, William, Seth is going to attach this to build the connection between your head and your new body.
Please, I'm an
family.
Please come and help me.
So it's not a perfect solution. He will die eventually. I know. So let me give you a reference of what this is. So without a body supplying actual oxygenated blood and just artificial body, you can live for probably 3 or 4 more years.
It's more time at least, though.
That's what he's been wanting. And Set has been working on it nonstop. That's why he's been so kind of mad lately. In case BJ had to die. This is a plan B. And it works.
A very rare Nazi company equipment from super soldiers our fighters found in the field. None of them is working, but
dude, Anya's
I have
so
enough
pregnant.
material to fix one contraption.
So what's cool about this is, remember how I said you can go free roam in battle zones, right? You pick one upgrade, but then you can get the other 2 if you just go around areas enough.
Oh.
And you find them by killing super soldiers.
That's cool.
You should decide which one you want. You can choose blink once for this one, blink twice for the one in the middle, blink 3 times for that over there.
So, since I'm on normal, I can get away with using this one. I love the ramshackles, because pretty much you're a tank now. Explosions don't knock you off your feet. You can run through walls. It's pretty badass.
Okay, Yingala, let's get to work. I will sedate you now.
See you soon.
There is body. Remember I said that was an egg for something later?
I remember.
William.
Is this real? Or am I in heaven?
Seth? Seth!
I'm awake. I'm not asleep. I'm God. How are you feeling, Mr. Blazkowicz? Can you move your body? Yes, you can. Show us. Show us.
This is Set's greatest accomplishment, bringing a human back to life.
I feel powerful.
Do you
He
remember
caught
your
him
name?
right before
Do
he was
you
officially
remember your doings
He
in the
did
last
die
2
for a
years?
second.
Aside from killing Nazis.
If you die one more time, William, I will murder you.
Yeah.
His neck is so long.
Come, I'll give you some clothes.
Send them to me when you're done. No, have you seen Getaway?
Oh, he's so proud. He's like, have you seen? Yeah, that's me. I did that.
I made him.
Look at his new outfit.
Mr. Blazkowicz.
How I look?
Like a new man, Yingala. A new man. Oh, look at you. I'm so happy you're
I
back.
actually like it a lot.
Now, this same thing should
Like a modern Naruto vibe.
No. This connects your head to your body. Very, very important not to fiddle with this. Now, you might feel some weird tingling sensation. Not to worry, it's normal. But let me know if anything else happens. For example, your head trying to reject your new body. Something like this.
Max! Max! Max!
I feel the same way, Max.
Excellent.
Maxilla. I like how he calls him Maxilla.
Now, I have prepared the contraption you wanted. Put it on. Let's see what you can do with it.
Ready?
So, the body is very, very powerful. How powerful? Well, the RAM
shackles will lock your upper body joints in place so they will never break even when subjected to enormous forces. What does it mean? Well, for example, you can smash right through this wall.
I already did.
Yes, Yingling, you can break right through this wall. Just run into it as fast as you can. Come on, believe in your power.
Okay. I think I messed up there.
You weren't supposed to do it that soon.
Just now experiment with the training course until you have familiarized yourself with your new ability.
Now this is the best part. Say there's an army in front of you and you have to get to the other side of the room. It knocks them on their feet.
It's a little bit clunky.
You can't just keep running through them. You gotta just like sprint, and as soon as you hit something, you're knocking them on the ground.
Caroline, thank you. Take back your wings. I don't need them anymore.
I like the whole vibe though. They make you think like Caroline did help him in a way. How lucky it was and shit.
Get it up there. Vasquez, my friend. What a happy day. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Hey, welcome back and all that, Pasco. I'd love to pinch your cheeks and ruffle your hair, but we dropped this thing. Oh, it'll explode and sink the whole fucking boat. Would you mind coming over here and lending a hand? Next us. Oh, God, here comes the idiot.
Stay back, Max. This thing is very dangerous. Go boom like this.
Oh, say your prayers. We're fucked now. You'll kill us all. No.
Nexus.
What in the name of Master Big Fox has happened?
Well,
Max did it when you guys couldn't.
Outstanding.
Oh, well, you're making this old bodock sentimental, Blasco. We have to get this thing wired before we get to New Orleans. Oh, but it's right good to see you up and about again, Captain.
Yeah, next place we're going is New Orleans. My second favorite mission. Huh? Oh yeah, let me go piss. We haven't smoked today, huh?
We took like 2-3 dabs and that's it. And that's starting to wear off now.
So, what did you think of Act 2?
I thought it was good.
A lot of people hated the Roswell mission because it doesn't really have a proper final boss, and it felt like it should have.
It felt incomplete.
And then you get the house mission. Beautiful mission. But then if you just run through it, it's like a minute.
Yeah, like if you don't take your time, it's really short. They needed to fill it out more, I think.
I think they worked so hard on the graphics that they didn't fill out most of the missions. New Orleans, one of the best missions. You're going to love that one, though.
Okay.
We see something called a pyro tiger.
I'm a little, like, how do I say?
Underwhelmed?
A little bit.
I think they were so overwhelming in the first game that they're like, we got to tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
But we want to still be bizarre, so the head thing and all that. I love the head thing.
I think part of the issue for me personally is just that I'm not used to or very comfortable with that much, like, talk of racism. Because I'm not used to it, you know what I mean? So it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But other than that, it's really good. It's just hard for me to watch. You know what I mean?
It is, but what I love is redemptions. Like how BJ finally kills his dad. They have it egged on so much that you finally just like, kill the fucker. And he kills him right when you're like at that point. You're like, just kill him, BJ.
Yeah.
And then he kills him. You're like, yeah! Like the first time I saw that scene, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, holy fucking shit, thank you.
Yeah.
And another thing that I liked is how they don't give the good guys plot armor. The first game, it felt like everybody had plot armor if they were good.
No, yeah. Like, dead ass. Like, everyone was invincible.
Klaus was the
like,
only deaf, I think.
we're
And
the
Bobby.
heroes. I don't even remember Bobby's.
The suicidal driver.
Dude, that was so unimportant in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
You
when
know
you
what I
think about
mean?
it, that was like the least that happened. You were still shocked when it happened, though.
It was shocking when it happens, yeah, because you don't expect it. But after that, it's like it didn't even matter.
It didn't.
Like, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about him at all after the fact.
Wolfenstein is a great game. Great gameplay, great mechanics. But when it comes to bosses, I'm going to be honest, they kind of suck.
No, yeah, because every big boss we've seen so far has just been big robots.
Bigger robot.
And it's like, cool, can I get something interesting?
The reason why I like the house so much is because it was such a different type of boss fight. Where, like, my only gripe is that if you don't rush the claws, it's a great mission. And they should have made it so you have to kill every enemy before you can make the claw detach.
Yes.
That was so stupid to me. Because, like, I'm just going to run to the claw and detach it, you know?
I do have one more gripe about the house part. It's a little disorienting.
It is.
And it makes it hard to watch. Because, like...
You're going
for
up, you're going
thing,
vertical.
From, like, a sensory perspective, it's difficult to sit through. But it's really cool. The concept and the way it's done is really cool. It's just, like, you know what I mean?
Great ideas. They just poorly made Act 1 and 2, in my idea. The cinematics, so good. The story,
put all their
so
budget
good.
into the graphics and the
normal combat.
engine and all of that stuff.
The normal combat.
Yeah.
Not like the big, like, it's like they forgot about boss fights.
The main chunk of the gameplay, basically. They didn't care about the,
I had a harder time fighting that one legendary raider in Fallout 4 than anybody in Wolfenstein.
No, for real. Because, like, it's difficult from a perspective that, like, you have to be fast and you have to be, like, skilled in the game, but it's not difficult from, like,
when you are thinking of mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
None of the mechanics are that difficult.
There's not really mechanics at all, I think. It's just kind of shoot Nazis.
Shoot Nazis.
Sometimes you get to use a laser.
That's why I like the hardest difficulty, because I replayed it just because I was like, I beat this game way too fast. I think I beat it in 9 hours, in the first night I got it.
Yeah.
My dad spent $60 on it, so I was like, I gotta play this more, or else he's gonna think I wasted his money.
No, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play on the hardest difficulty and do it all stealth. I had more fun doing that than this way.
No, yeah,
it's
I bet.
so fucking nice.
I bet, because, like, truthfully, after a while of playing through these games, after a while, it starts to feel like every other first-person shooter. Because that's all you do. Is shoot. Bad guys.
But then when you're using your hatchets and, like, you're thinking of how I can kill these 3 guys silently all at the same time, it starts opening up the gameplay so much more. I think they could have really benefited if they started the game with this head thing. Because, like,
they needed to speed up the beginning.
They needed to.
They needed to. It was too long, too slow. There was one point last night where I started falling asleep. Just because, like, I know I complained about the first game being too fast. Being too fast-paced.
But they went way too slow.
They went way too slow this time. Like, you go in with the expectation of what the first game was, and now you're disappointed because it's so slow.
Once you get to Roswell, it picks up so much.
A little bit after Roswell. Because, like parts way through into Roswell.
Yeah, once you're in the base.
Yeah, because the intro to Roswell is just walking down the street. Firefighter. Ooh, look, KKK and Nazis are friends. What?
I think all the info dump was really good,
I feel like
showing you how Nazis and Americans live together.
part of it, I think if they wanted to do that concept, I feel like it would have been done better in a game kind of like Red Dead. You know what I mean?
It
Where
actually
you could
helps
flesh
later.
out the world.
It helps later in a New Orleans level, because you're in New York, right? That's radiated atom bomb. Then you go to Roswell, one of the subjugated states that were peaceful when they got subjugated. They're living it up.
Yeah.
But they're all licking ass. They're licking dick. They're all shoving their nose up into the brown nose.
They're being fucked in the butthole
Then you're going to go to
get nice things.
the middle ground now, and that is what was it? New Orleans. And New Orleans, mostly black people, right? Not trying to be racist, but you know.
No,
what I mean?
yeah, that's just how the population is there.
It's non all out war there, nonstop. So
I believe it.
You have 3 different types of states in the U.S. They either are bombed to hell, trying to barely live in a radiated zone, or they're in Roswell, peaceful occupation, quote unquote, but they have to be very, very submissive. And then you got war zones, which they literally call war zones on the Nazi theater. So it's like you have the U.S. kind of in an all-out apocalyptic setting.
The U.S. is very mixed on how they feel about the Nazis, I think.
And that's why the whole point of Wolfenstein 2, and I do agree that it's not about the boss fights, it's not about like you killing Frau Engel, it's you sending a message to America to stand up.
Yeah, I just think in the grand scheme of things, in the experience of a game, they needed to work a little bit harder on some of the gameplay.
They did.
Because, like, all of their budget, all of their time, all of what they wanted to do went into the chunk, like, the big chunk of gameplay, the shooting, and the graphics. That's it. The rest of the game was neglected, I'm gonna be honest.
It was clickbait. It was buy bait. Because you see the gameplay and you're like, whoa, that looks amazing. And then you get the game and you're just kind of left like...
It's underwhelming. You feel a little, like, unsatisfied. Because, like...
Act 3 is going to change your opinion on everything, though.
I really hope so. Because you know what? Not to mention how unrealistic this game is. It is genuinely... Sometimes the unrealisticness takes away from the game, in my opinion. Sometimes.
What about the humor?
The humor is my favorite part.
The whole chess game with Max and Set and shit.
But... Set putting his head onto another body, that just... What? You know what I mean? It's cool, but if it's done so quickly, it's rushed, and that it doesn't feel like they fleshed out that idea to the extent that they could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just kind of did it. They're like, Set now knows how to attach human heads to other human bodies.
Fallout, they would have like 3-day cycle where you see everything, get a lore dump of how he did it, how the oxygen is in the brain, the errors he had to come through.
Yeah.
Then you have this game, it's like, I connect head to body.
Done. You're alive again.
Frankenstein.
Right? Like, I just feel like a lot of the major concepts in this game that they play with weren't fleshed out enough. So it feels very unsettling.
What if I told you there's only like 3 or 4 main missions left?
That's stupid.
You go
They
to
should have
New
made this game
Orleans.
longer.
You go to New Orleans, I believe. After New Orleans, you do something to Frau Engel's base. Then you attack the Oberkommando thing, the giant spaceship. And then that's the ending.
I'm gonna be real. They should have made this game longer. They should not have split. I feel like they should have just made 1 and 2 the same game and just made it a really long one. So they could have fleshed out the world better. They could have fleshed out the characters better and their ideas better.
Really hard because 1 and 2 story were completely different. Like 1, they didn't even think of BJ's dad, for instance, or adding him to the game.
Yeah, but they still followed the same plot. You know what I mean?
In a way, yeah.
Because this is just a continuation of the first. So, just from like an experience standpoint, I feel like it would have done better if it was more kind of fleshed out the way Red Dead was.
What do you feel about the Wyatt and Fergus thing?
I feel like
It's really watered down.
it is. It's not that important.
It's not.
It's really not. They make it feel so important in the first game. But in the second game, it's like, oh, he's just there.
Plus, I feel like the first game could get away with it because you end up killing the other one at the end. So it's like, okay. But the second one is just like, cool.
Yeah. The second one, it doesn't matter in the slightest. And this one's longer, so I feel like they should have maybe threw in a couple more hours into the game with some extra dialogue between you and Fergus and him telling you about his, like, survivor's guilt or whatever. You know what I mean? So we need some more connection to Fergus, or else it feels like, well, why'd we pick him?
Exactly. Oh, fuck.
This is weird. What was happening?
I listened to you on the television podcast. It was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry 1,000 times. But now I really have to pee. I'm so happy to see you alive again.
Might want to light a match or something.
Oh my God! Das stinkt.
This is the way she said that stinks.
Her little radio.
That's kind of cozy, you know what I mean?
In a weird way, yeah. She's right next to the bathroom, too.
It's because the wall is curved. Everything is curved. It feels like a little.
Should go see if Grace has a job for me. Put this new body to good use.
Is this your room?
This is Max's.
Where Max's room is cute.
Right?
Hold on. His little.
Every mission you do, he adds a little painting to this, and you know what it is? I'm gonna spoil it. It's Caroline.
Aww.
You can kind of see her hair, her ear, shoulder.
That's cute. He's got a mural. He's such a good artist.
Max is really intelligent.
He just can't communicate. He can't verbalize his thoughts.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm the same way, just to a lesser degree. You know what I mean?
Hacker Central.
Okay.
Nobody in here. I can now show you this a little bit.
The United States.
So there's going to be a few places we can attack on here that has nothing to do with the story, but the gameplay is so fun. Like, for instance, you go back to Roswell at night and you can kill the KKK.
Good.
There's all kinds of shit that I love about this game.
To be real, I hated seeing the KKK just walk around. Like, that physically hurts. Like,
Imagine how Billy felt.
It actually made my chest hurt.
Imagine how Billy felt. Like, he wanted to just kill everybody there, but, like, if he does anything, then he would have died.
Yeah.
Is it true what they say coming? We are on the way to Maryland. What is it that we are doing in Maryland?
Don't know. Some shit.
I listened to Grace speak. She speaks it.
Damn, they closed off Set's lab. Set?
He's working on something very
Fuck.
He's busy.
Okay, let's go talk to Grace.
Didn't she just take a shit?
Hey.
I feel bad for her.
Good to see you, Grace.
Spesh is dead.
Yeah.
That was her husband, and she loved him.
They worked well together, too.
Blazkowicz, you are one tough motherfucker.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually cried when Spesh died the first time when I was younger.
It's sad. It's really sad.
All
It
the
was
special
emotional.
shit from Roswell. He brought everything back from Mission Control and dumped it here.
I wish they put him in the story a little more.
Never had time to.
I didn't cry when he died. I cried here.
He was a good man.
Cause like how she's grieving and shit. I felt so bad for her.
There's nothing I can do.
What did he say?
Space alien.
What were his last words? I need to know.
He said it was space aliens, man.
Motherfucker.
He said,
Oh, Ingo, how is everything functioning?
It's very on brand.
this one of yours?
What's this?
You only get him for 2 missions. Only Act 2.
Where did you get this?
What?
Especially had it
Spesh.
back in Roswell.
He was cool. I liked him.
One of my favorite characters, dude. The only reason he's not my favorite, most favorite, is because he dies so soon.
I know. It felt like a waste.
Such a waste, bro. I wanted him around more.
They should have
But
had someone else die.
that's what's a good character, is when you want him
This is
more.
full assault. Have the money engines as hot as they can. Full fucking throttle, sister.
Yes, ma'am. I'll tell them.
Well, of course, New Orleans ghetto. Come on in, Blazkowicz, have a seat. Now, that ghetto is home to one of the last remaining resistance groups in America, led by a man named Horton. Now, after the war, the Nazis put up all these walls.
That's a
around
good
the
group.
city.
I'm gonna tell you about them.
And then they gathered up all the undesirables.
I'm not gonna do
and
the
they dumped
DLC,
him there.
but they are the
Horton and
DLC.
his comrades and all these people are just stuck there, languishing in the worst conditions imaginable. And then, after the event of late, the Nazis, they just dialed up the pressure. Death squads storming cities, killing everyone in sight. Damn it, they're gonna purge that whole city till there's no one left.
We gotta do something.
Right on. So now this new body of yours, is it ready for some Nazi killing?
More ready than ever. Feel unstoppable. Fucking freight train.
You are a fucking freight train. Now, before we arrive in New Orleans, we need to make a quick detour into Manhattan. So you'll want to read the mission brief, activate the war map out there, and pull up the info screen for Manhattan districts.
It's teaching you how to free roam.
Blazkowicz, one good thing did come out of all of this mess.
Yeah, what's that?
Your execution is all over the news. Nazis think you're dead, baby. They ain't never gonna see you coming.
She wants revenge.
I agree. I just wish they animated her eyes better.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Like, it's always just with her, though.
Horton is a group of 3 people. A football coach who has the ramshackle perk, just to let you know. Just by having his normal body, he can run through walls and shit.
Because he's a football player.
Horton is from the war. He's a war vet. He's good with every weapon. He has like little tricks he can do with every weapon. Then you got the sniper who's really good at stealth. She is like a stealth chick. There's 3 chapters of DLC. They're like $30 altogether. But I kind of hate it because they're only like 20 minutes long.
For $30?
Altogether for all 3, it's about an hour.
That's not good enough for $30, sorry.
That's why a lot of people hated it. It was a cool backstory. You find out who they are as a group, but it's like...
So you said that...
It's called the Freedom Chronicles.
Yeah. But so you said that this game was made by like someone Bethesda owns?
Yes. Machine Games.
Bethesda should have funded them more.
They did fund them enough. They just spent all of it on graphics, in my opinion.
Oh my fucking god.
They're like, okay, we got the graphic engine good. So how long can we make the game? And they're like, 10 hours. And they're like, huh? What if we only have cutscenes for 8 of them? 20 hours. Do that.
Yeah, basically.
So here's going to be the bulk of the game now. So you start out in Manhattan, and then you grow it across the whole U.S. Plot course for Manhattan. Here we go. And every cutscene you get whenever you go is a helicopter flying off, and that's it.
I like how Max paints the helicopter.
It looks beautiful, right?
Move fast, Blazkowicz. Radiation level is high down there.
Who said that?
Bombate. So you see how my health is going down little by little?
Yeah.
If you don't have radiation protection, which you don't now, you'll slowly die from it.
Can't you just take that guy's outfit?
Nope.
That's gay.
Blazkowicz, find a way inside the nuclear bunker before the radiation levels, kill you.
Like, they can attach a dead man's head to another man's body, but that same man can't take another guy's outfit. I think that's a little tough.
What's this?
You shoulder killed him.
Just bah!
And now he's dead.
Nazis keep the stolen intel inside their command center. You gotta find your way in there.
To unlock new zones, you get codes from commanders. After you get like 5 codes from each commander, you unlock a new zone. Okay, this is a cool little boss fight here. So we gotta open this up. And once we do, it gets fucking cool. There's like a little button you can press right. No, we just walk up to it, maybe? Yeah, I think we just press the button somewhere. I gotta do it on each of them. Okay, here's the boss fight. Sorry, the doors were the same. Pirate tiger. Flying breathing tiger, basically. Yeah.
shooting cans with my BB gun. Except bigger can, bigger gun.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm done. Let's see. Oh, hey, Necromancer. Oops. Well, ran into that one. Well, I'm gonna go eat. So, let's check out what's going on. Took you long enough? Yeah, sorry, man. How you doing today?